What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Caster's Kicks once again. Appreciate y'all for stopping in and checking out the channel as always. So today for y'all I do have an early review, and that is over the Air Jordan 1 Low 85 Neutral Gray, which is set to release October 25th. Retail price on these is $170, and let me tell y'all, this is actually a really nice Jordan 1 Low to see in person. Now before we jump into the review, I do want to give a quick shout out to my guys Perfect Fit Kicks and Kamikaze Kicks on Instagram. If you need early pairs, if you need recent releases, as y'all have heard me talk about countless times before, go hit them up on Instagram. They will get you what you need ASAP, as quick as you need it. So like I mentioned, back to the review, the Air Jordan 1 Low 85 Neutral Gray is set to drop. Now the difference between, of course, this version of the Jordan 1 Low and the regular version of the Jordan 1 Low is that this is the 85 version, which means there are some slight tech differences between this version and the regular version. One of the biggest ones is, of course, the cut on the shoe is a little bit higher, and this is the same that we've seen with the high top 85 Jordan 1s and the regular Jordan 1s. There's just some slight differences between the two that set them apart. So jumping to the box, starting off with the first difference that we see, and that is that this is a different box than what we normally get with the Jordan 1. So this one is a white box with the red Nike logo, and this is a textured Nike logo, so it is embossed in the box, and that is the same for all sizes. And you see it does have the metallic finish on there, so it's got that shine on there. So this is a really nice box, really nice quality box, and then this is the bottom of it as well. Now going to the label reads Air Jordan 1 Low 85. The colorway is Summit White and Light Smoke Gray. This is a size 12 in men's, and like I mentioned, retail price on these is $170. Now going to the inside of the box, like I mentioned, you can see, hopefully the camera picks it up, but you can see the Nike logo on the back, like the texture of it there, it goes right there. So you can see it embossed in the box there. So pretty cool touch on this one. And then continuing on, so you do have two sheets of paper, so two white sheets of paper with these. So nothing crazy at all with this, but two pieces of white paper. And then on the rest of the box, you do have just white on the inside. You do have the YDM sticker on the inside of the box as well. But like I mentioned, pretty nice quality box for this pair of shoes. Now, jumping to the shoe, this is once again the Air Jordan 1 Low 85 Neutral Gray. So give you a quick 360 over these. And honestly, the 85 touch on shoes is very different. Or I don't want to say like very different, because it's not too much of a difference, but there are some noticeable differences. Like, I pulled out my Bread Toes Jordan 1 Lows that recently released, and I could tell, like, once again, the cut was higher on those, and then the leather quality on the Bread Toe Lows compared to these is very different. Now, the leather quality on here is a little bit stiffer of a leather, and honestly, it's a really nice soft leather. Now, if you don't like soft leather on your Jordan 1s, you may not like these, but like I mentioned, it is a stiffer leather, which hopefully holds up better with it being a softer leather, but it's got that stiff touch to it. Now starting off with the outsole, so you do have the light smoke gray outsole on these. A regular Jordan 1 outsole, of course you do have the Nike logo right there in the middle of the shoe as well in that light smoke gray. And then moving on to the midsole, look, the laces are trying to fall out. So moving on to the midsole, so these do have an aged midsole, and that does wrap all the way around the shoe there. So you see part of the outsole coming up, but yeah, all the way around there. And then back around. So yeah, aged midsole, you do have the white stitching in there as well, and it wraps all the way around. These are pretty much the same as like the 85 version, so there's really no major differences. I believe these last released, I want to say like 2021 when they had a version of these, but it wasn't with the 85 touch on there. So slight difference if you're a fan of the 85 version compared to the regular Jordan 1 Low version. Now, like I mentioned, going to the upper, it is made up entirely of leather, so there is white leather going all the way around. So you see the top of the toe box there, and there's wrapping all the way around. And like I mentioned a little while ago, the leather on here is a little bit stiffer than what we normally get with Jordan 1s. So it is a nicer quality leather in my opinion. I do like what they did with these. And like I mentioned, they do have that softer leather touch feel to them, which is also nice. Now going to the Nike swoosh, you do have that gray colorway, but they are suede Nike swooshes, and that is on both sides of the shoe. So that's the other side right there. And then going to the back on the ankle, it is also suede, and then you have the gray Jordan Wings logo on the back right there. So to say Air Jordan. but that is on the back of the ankle. And like I mentioned, that gray piece behind it is suede as well, like the Nike swooshes. Alright, now jumping to the laces. So these do come with white laces already laced in the shoe, and I don't believe they come with any additional laces. I did not see any with mine, so I don't think that they come with additional laces. So yeah, white looks fine in these. I think you could go with the gray lace as well, and that will look good, but you just have to have the right gray lace, in my opinion. Like, you can't go too dark of a gray on here, but maybe that's just me thinking out loud. But yeah, white laces already are in these, and I think white looks fine in them. Now going to the tongue, you do have the regular or like a canvas Jordan 1 tongue with these. I was going to say nylon, but that is not the regular Jordan 1 tongue that we have. And it's almost like a canvas material. And then you do, on the tongue tag, have a white tongue tag with the Nike Air written out in that gray. And you can almost see the camera kind of pick up that canvas material on the tongue. So just a little bit different. Like I mentioned, just some different tech specs with this one compared to the regular Jordan 1. Now going to the inside of the shoe, and I've already taken the insole out so you can see the complete bottom of the shoe. But you do have a white sock liner, and that wraps all the way around the shoe there. And then going to the tongue tag, it does read, the production that I'm shipping, May 10, 2023 to June 28, 2023. So earlier when these were made. And then one of the other touches I like with the 85s is, hopefully you can see it does have the numbering right there, numbering and lettering, but it does have the size of the shoe, which is the size 12 on there as well. Alright, now jumping to the insole and the outsole, insole and the shoe tree, paper shoe tree with these, paper shoe tree. And then for the insole, you do have a white insole, Nike Air logo written out in that gray, size sticker as well. And then on the back, just white as well. And then I'll go ahead and show y'all the other shoe real quick. No major differences in the two, but just so you can see what both shoes look like. This is a 360 of the other shoe right here. Like I said, no differences in the two. But overall, how are y'all feeling about the Air Jordan 1 Low 85 Neutral Gray? Is this going to be a must-cop for y'all? Is this going to be a pass? Honestly, like, I've been slowly dabbling in Jordan 1 Lows, and this is actually a really nice quality Jordan 1 Low. It's simple. Like, there's not a lot to it. It can go with a lot of different things or a lot of different outfits. So I'm highly considering copying these just because, for that aspect, like I mentioned, they're very nice. Now, these do almost remind me, there was a Dunk that released, I think last year, that had a similar colorway to these, and these remind me of them. I don't know where that Dunk is in my room right now. I would have to find it, and I just haven't done that yet. But it reminds, I think it was like the Wolf Gray Dunk or something like that. But it's got a similar vibe to this one, but this one is a little bit different, just because like it has the aged midsole, the leather quality in here is a little bit different, and it's a Jordan 1 Low and not a Nike Dunk. So let me know how y'all feeling about these. Like I mentioned, is it a must cop? Is it a pass? Are y'all planning on going for these, or are you passing on them? There's a lot getting ready to drop this upcoming holiday season, so I know some of y'all are gonna have to pick and choose what you get. I know I am, because it's a lot to try and cop. But let me know how y'all feeling about these in the comments. As always, I do appreciate y'all for stopping in and checking out the channel. I should have a couple more reviews on the way, dropping it over these next couple of days. So as y'all know, I will post those up whenever I get the shoe in ASAP, of course. Now, as always, I do appreciate y'all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe and stay blessed. Go subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, all the notification bells so you can stay up to date when I post new content. Like I said, enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Stay safe and stay blessed, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.